I have indeed the first question here from Mark. So he's asking, can our learners self-enroll in a group? Oh, very, very nice question. So the short answer is yes, you can have people self-enroll in a group. How are we going to practically do that? Well, in order to allow people to self-enroll in a group, we must first create a group key. So how are we going to do this? I am logged in as an administrator in the portal. I can click on my groups. And here I see the different groups that I have. So I have the group, for example, for data protection. And let's say we want people to be able to self-enroll here. So what I'm going to do, I'll click on the group to be able to edit it. And as you see, it already has a group key here. Now, this is unique, which basically means that you can use one group key for one group. So we cannot have two groups that have the same group key. If I don't like this group key, data protection, the system can generate a random one for me. So if I just remove that, save the group, and I just go back into it again and click on group key, you see the system is going to generate a random one. But of course, I can always set it up to whatever I want. So maybe I can call this protecting your data. Or it could be whatever you want. Now, we have our redemptions here. This is not something you have to fill in. It's not mandatory. What's the deal with redemptions? If redemptions is left empty, then basically we can use this group key for as many users as we want. So this means we have no limit in regards to how many people can actually use this group. On the other hand, maybe we want to limit it. So maybe, for example, we'll set it to 25. And now we're going to save our group here. So as you see, now I have a little counter, 25 redemptions, which is essentially telling me that I can use this specific key that I added 25 times. Now, if I want my user to self-register in the group, all I have to do is find a way to send to my users this group key. Maybe I can do it in an email where I have everybody BCC'd, so they don't see each other, but still they're going to receive the key. And from a learner perspective, all my learners have to do is to go to their profile once they receive the email, and then they're going to click here, join group, and the system is going to prompt them to add the key. And here is the key that I have created. Now, I'm already a member of the group, so this is what the system is going to tell me. But for a normal learner, you click join group, and then here it would say you have been added to the group data protection. Now, in my case, I was already a member, so the system knows that. So Mark, I hope this helps. Now it actually helps you in regards to how you can get people to self-enroll in a group. I see a question from Brandy. Can I enroll employees from a certain group into a course all at once? There is a couple of different ways that you could do this. So way number one that you can do it, is this course a part of the group? So for example, if I go back into my groups here, and this is my data protection group, I can see the courses that I have available. Remember, a group is a tool that is there to allow you to basically register users in different courses. So let's say I have this course here, Understanding Emotions, and I want people to take this course. What I could do is I could click on the plus symbol. It will add the course to the group. And then I can go to my users, and I want to make sure everybody's going to pick it up. If I want to give it only to an individual, I can click on the little plus icons here. If I want to do it in a more advanced way, a faster way, instead of clicking plus all of these times, mass actions, enroll users in group courses. I'm going to click on enroll, and basically this is going to add everybody who's a member of the group to all the courses that I have in the group. Now, there is an alternative way to do it, and this has to do with custom reports. Now, for custom reports, of course, your subscription should allow you to have access to custom reports, so probably not everybody has access to them, but if you do, it's a very, very powerful tool. So what you could do is you could go here in my reports and create a custom report. And I'm going to make a new one. And I could call it, for example, test. Probably for you, you want to have a better name than this. And then you set your conditions, and I can say I want everybody that belongs to a specific group. And again, I'm going to pick data protection, but you could pick whatever you want for your condition. You click on add report to add the specific report here. And now I see all the people. I have 10 people that belong in this data protection group. From here, mass actions. And maybe I can just enroll them to one course from here. And here I can search and give them a specific course. So maybe I want to give them keeping up with compliance. I click on enroll, and everybody is going to enroll on that specific course. So there's two ways to do it. If your subscription is supporting custom reports, it's a very, very powerful tool, which allows you to perform such actions in a more nuanced way. I think this also is covering for an answer in regard to somebody, they didn't leave their name, and you asked if there's a way to synchronize the course. That's a way to do it. Let's see what other questions we have here. Again, from another anonymous person, is it possible within groups to have mandatory courses and elective/optional courses? Very nice question. It's a very common question as well. So the way the groups generally work is that all the courses of the group are optional, essentially. So if you're going to see here, I have a fraction. So I'm inside the group as before. Here's the list of my users, and I see this fraction. Basically, this fraction tells me to how many courses from all the courses I have allocated to the group, this specific person has enrolled in. So now everybody's 6 out of 6, which means they're registered to all of my courses. How could I have some courses that are mandatory and some that are elective? The easiest way to do that is, provided that you already have added all of your people in the group, is to do it as a two-step process. So I'm going to alter the numbers and maybe say I have a group with 7 mandatory courses. So I create my group and go to my courses. Again, this could be any number. I'm just using 7 as an example now. And I'll go to page 3 and actually add this course here. So now I have 7 courses and I want these to be mandatory. All I have to do, I go back to my users, mass actions, enroll again. And now everybody who is in the group is actually enrolled to these specific 7 courses. Now, with that said, I have also elective courses, which is what you asked me. What I could do after that, if I have, let's say, 3 more elective courses, I could then, after assigning the mandatory courses to everybody, I could then go and add these other 3 courses. So essentially now I have 10 courses, and I went into my users, I gave them 7, and the other 3 courses, now they're not mandatory, so they can pick them at their own pace, basically.